Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is April 4, 2024. Look at the date. Um, Fourth day of fourth month in 2024. Seems like three-fourths coming in a row for a bloodbath in the market. If you believe in numerology, you're good. But if you don't, so take it. All right, market S&P 500 daily chart for the first time, I believe, since October low. We just broke sharply to the downside below SMA 20. Right now, there is no buyers, and all buyers actually stop hunted right now. So market is coming down as we expected for a long time. Actually, I was expecting this February to March, but seems like it's just stretched out to the months of April, which is fine. So market is going to come down all the way to this important level, which is going to be 5,100. I believe that it can go even lower, and that would be a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic buying opportunity. 4,800 to 5,000. So I'm just looking for a reversal in that area right now. I should say next 2-3 days are going to be a bloodbath. Tomorrow we will have NFP as well. So if NFP, if job market is coming high, so that's going to put pressure on the market because lots of Federal Reserve chairmen, they were saying like, we're going to pause because economy is doing great. So why we should keep the rate down, or why we should just bring the rate down. We should just keep it as is. So Neil Kashkari, he was saying some kind of like very, very hawkish verbiage today. So that's the reason market didn't like it. Also, geopolitical tensions are picking up. So everything is getting scary right now between Iran and Israel. It seems like Iran is getting ready for attack or defending attack or something like that to Israel because Israel attacked Iran's embassy or consulate, I think, in Syria, which is going to be direct attack to um, any country's property or any country's territory outside of the country. It doesn't matter if it is embassy or not. So Iran is not going to be silent. Everyone is expecting Iran is coming back. I don't know if it's going to be just a slap or it's going to be a serious attack. Uh, I don't know what should I say, but hopefully everything is going all right with that area. That Middle East area, actually, they don't have any tolerance for another crazy war. People are suffering, innocent people are still in a bad shape because of lots of wars, lots of stuff, crazy stuff is there. So hopefully this time we can just pray, but market doesn't pay attention to these prayer stuff. So market just go its way, and its way is coming down right now. Just that they don't like systematic risk in the market. So right now, market is dealing with the systematic risk. S&P 500 can go down to SMA 50. I believe that that's going to be a pivot, and we can just go up to this area potentially for the next phase of sell-off. Ultimately can give us kind of like a buying opportunity by, I should say, third or fourth week of April. Right now, I'm not expecting this is going to be shallow. This is going to be a dip, and this is going to long last for at least a few weeks. So stochastic wise, finally, we just got a confirmation reversal. We are very, very overbought in a weekly chart. Tomorrow, we will have a weekly analysis as well. If you remember, we were talking about IMI. So right now, this is one of the biggest engulfing candle in a weekly chart that you can find in S&P 500. So it seems like this one can go all the way down to 4,900, I believe. That's going to be the level that I'm just looking at for kind of like a good buying opportunity. Right now, we are at 5150, which means we can expect another 250 points to the downside, at least for a minimum support that we can get into the market. Right now, I'm just like keeping my cash on the side and waiting for this correction. So this correction finally seems like it comes to us. Nasdaq, for the first time since this, I should say, November trend line broken to the downside sharply. So this is the area, and also it just lose loses its SMA 50, which is kind of like a support for Nasdaq for a while. So Nasdaq can go all the way down to 16,900 to 17,300. So bloodbath is here in Nasdaq, especially in semiconductors. We will get to those ones. Make sure watch this video completely. Dow Jones, which was kind of like signaling us for a bigger correction. Actually, it was leading the corrective move. And right now it just lost its SMA 50. It can go all the way down to SMA 100, which is going to be this important demand area. And this demand area is seated at around 36,000 to 37,000. Right now we are at 38,600. This means we can expect another potential 1,600 points to the downside for a good support or kind of like a buying level. Right now, again, so if you're bullish in the market, good for you, but the market is giving us a good buying opportunity, if you ask me, for kind of like a good bounce, at least for now. Moving on to gold. Gold just had a fantastic move, marvelous move recently. So it just got new all-time high, but coming down as well because market just put a pressure on gold. It's not crazy. So this means probably gold is going to the minor shallow corrective move for the next buying opportunity. So I'm not expecting gold is coming down crazy. Moving on to silver. Silver is coming down as well after fantastic move yesterday breakout. So silver is just hitting into very, very important area here. So silver less than 1% right now. It's just overbought in daily chart. So silver just got pretty close to my first level, which is 27.45. And this is kind of like a consolidation. I think silver or gold, they can just do sideways consolidation as a corrective move for a next big rally to the upside. So their rally is not over yet. So we should just expect more rallies coming. But when market is going to liquidation phase, they're going to just sell everything. Doesn't matter silver or whatever. Moving on to crude, which parabolically still moving higher as well. So I believe that this corrective rally analysis is getting to fail and seems like we are just entering to another a rally phase, and I was wrong for crude for now. I take it. Well, I just have like one stock, energy stock in our portfolio, which kind of like is shiny, but to be honest, it's kind of like above my expectation. But right now, I should say crude can go even higher if geopolitical tensions escalate more and more. So we can see more price in crude. It can go easily above $90. Moving on to um, individual names, starting with Bitcoin, which was positive today, but coming down sharply after like a last hour trading session. Bitcoin just go up 1,900, 3% to the upside right now, 67,900. I believe if Bitcoin can go down, which I believe it's going to go down below this trend line, it can go all the way down to 50 to 52. Bond yield coming down, so bond yield just reacting to this important level. If it goes down, this means treasury and precious metals actually are going to go higher. TLT, which is treasury, actually we got a buy signal yesterday, and it wasn't not ideal buy signal, but I got it, and just to take the trade right now through option, and also send a signal to my subscribers as well. So today it goes up 66 cents to the upside, not a bad price action. If it goes higher, if bond yield is coming down, it can go higher. VIX, marvelous move. So we haven't seen this move for VIX for a while. Like this is the last time, February 13th. But look at the upper shadow. When we see something like this, we should say sellers just took control. But right now, VIX is way better. So it just closed above $16 today, which is kind of like important because last time it didn't close above $16. It goes just all the way to 18 and then coming back down below 16. Right now, today's 16.35, which means still fear is there. Dixie, just a sharp move to the upside, just going all the way down below 104, but coming back up. So seems like dollar, because of the liquidation, everyone is piling into cash, just cash out their positions. So that's why kind of like a reversal, and that's why dollar demand spiked higher. Look at this. So this is magma indicator, and this is very, very typical topping tail here, if you ask me. But this is a fantastic kind of like an upward channel ending diagonal. If it goes down below these two pivots, which is going to be a great selling opportunity, and can go all the way down to here to 1216, 1280. That's going to be the first level. Apple just coming down after positive day. Apple goes down, and seems like the level that we were waiting for a long time, it's coming down the road. Just be mindful on that one. Amazon, great engulfing day today. Meta, it was fantastically positive, the all-time high, but look at the shooting star at the top. This is a topping tail, folks. It can go lower if it goes below these two pivots. 480 is going to be important trend for Meta. Moving on to Microsoft, again engulfing. So Microsoft needs to go below 400 to just confirm the bearish momentum to the downside. As long as we are above 400, it should be fine. Google coming down sharply, like even after hours, it goes lower. So $150 right now, it is in Google. Netflix coming down 2%. Tesla, after 4% positive, it's just a higher shadow here. So Tesla holding up, and it's kind of like going against the market. When market is positive, Tesla is negative. When market is negative, Tesla is positive. So it's interesting. We will see if it's going to put pressure on Tesla or not. Semiconductors, which I believe that's going to be the pressure on the market. So SMH was kind of like a leader last few months. Right now, it's just leading to the downside. Can't go even get close to the all-time high. After like a beginning of the March, it just going to the sideways all entire months. And now we are just seeing one of the sharpest engulfing candle at the top. So it can go lower if it goes below 200, can easily go to 184, 172, which I believe those ones are going to be a good buying opportunity. SOX is coming down as well. Look at the engulfing here. So this means institutions are selling. Taiwan Semiconductor coming down. AMD slaughtered today. AMD, this candle means confirmation of this big candle. This is institution. Institutions sell the entire time, and this is a nice bear flag initiated, and I believe AMD can go all the way down to 125. Right now it's 165. So just imagine if AMD has like a bounce, it could be kind of like a sell. Nvidia 3% to the downside, the same factor. If it goes below this, I should say this demand doesn't work. It can go all the way down to 680. Texas Instrument coming down as well. Lam Research 2.73% to the downside. Great engulfing, and I believe if it goes below 900, it can go all the way down to these gaps area, which is going to be 750 to 800. XLF financials, they're down as well. So it seems like they're just below this trend line here. Let me just show you here. This is a trend line, dominated trend line, and we are just getting touch on this. If it goes below this, it can easily go down all the way to here to $39, which is going to be 20% to the downside. Sorry, 5 to 10% to the downside. KBE coming down as well. KRE 10 cents down. Not a bad session for financials compared to the other one. JP Morgan, a nice engulfing. So JP Morgan actually can go lower even. This is one of the biggest engulfing at the top. We had this before, but market ripped to the upside. JP Morgan can go all the way down to 175, $20 down. Goldman Sachs, nice engulfing. Bank of America, fantastic engulfing. You see lots of engulfing happening. If this bullish pattern fails, I believe Wells Fargo can go all the way down to $51, which is going to be 10% to the downside. Gold miners actually, they were positive slightly today, but coming down sharply. GDXJ, the same. AEM, Agnico Eagle, the same, going down. Newmont actually is just positive. So it's just holding up for now. Even after hours, it goes higher. Franco-Nevada 1% down. Gold, Barrick, kind of like after hours, it just finished positive. This is nice. XLE, which is Energy Spider, they kind of like don't follow the crude just because they're by nature stocks. So I know they're just dealing with crude and commodity, but there are stocks. So that's why I see that this one is kind of like getting involved with liquidation. Um, XOP, oil and gas exploration ETF, 4 cents down, up. OH, engulfing pattern at the top. Exxon, this one looks good. Actually, still momentum is high, and Chevron just following Exxon, just a barely positive today, not about price action. Again, tomorrow is going to be NFP, so lots of people just keep an eye on that. But I believe that whatever is going to be the number, market is going to follow through today's sell-off, and we will have more sell-off down the road, especially next 2 weeks. And I believe that the third week of April, we can see some kind of like a good buying opportunity for a market. All right, so stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Make sure watch this video completely and have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.